Hey, board gamers, BJ from Game Gumbo here, back in the Gumbo pot, playing a solo game tonight. It's Saturday night. My wife's going to bed, and LSU didn't do as well as I thought. So, figured cheer myself up. I'd play a game. Our friends from KOSMOS sent us an adventure game. This one's called the Grand Hotel Abaddon. It's where you discover the story and you play. It plays cooperatively, so you can play 1 to 4 people. I played the last one between 2 people and solo as I finished it. The last one I did was the Dungeon. It's one I taught at BGGCon 2019. Yeah, BGGCon, remember that? Although I am going this year, so hopefully I'll see you there. But we really enjoyed the Dungeon. I played, like I said, I played it double and I played it 2-player and solo. And I figure, why not do it again tonight? So the Grand Hotel Abaddon, and that's what we're going to be playing tonight. So may not play the whole thing. It takes 3 sessions, as I remember. It's designed by Phil Walker Harding and Matthew Dunstan. It takes 3 sessions, but I don't know if I'll play all 3 sessions. Well, I'm not playing it tonight, but I don't know if I'll play the whole first session tonight. I might leave some so it's not too much of a spoiler. But yeah, warning, there are going to be some spoilers. This is an adventure game. It's sort of like a choose-your-own-adventure escape style game. Basically, players are going to take their turns. In fact, let's get over to the main board and I'll show you real quick. So this is the setup. And what we're doing in this game is we're exploring these tiles here and trying to figure out whatever the mystery is. Right now, all we know is that there's a hotel. It's been a long year and you've been looking forward to a nice, relaxing vacation at the Grand Hotel Abaddon. But what started out as a quiet retreat has become something else entirely. Strange things have been happening all around you. Could ghosts be behind the mysterious incidents, as the other guests and hotel staff seem to believe, or is there a more rational explanation? How the story unfolds is up to you. And that's absolutely true. When we played the other one, the Dungeon, I mean, there was I played it at the same time a couple other Punchboard Media people were playing it, and ours was a completely different outcome than theirs. So I did enjoy that. There's a lot of different ways this thing can go. Back to the main board. Let's take a look real quick. As you can see, there's going to be some location tiles. We're going to explore these location tiles using our characters. I'm playing 2 characters tonight, playing Yu Heng Zhu, an occult author. He's got the green player, and he's got a glass prism and a room key. Let's see if I can get that on there. And I've got Dr. Susan Pendergrass. She's the orange character. She's a retired historian, and she's got the broken pocket watch and a room key. So in this game, it's kind of ingenious. We can use the location tiles and we can interact with the players, interact with some of the items that we find. We may even, in this version, interact with some NPCs, some non-player characters. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Let's see what we got here. Just make sure that it's all working like we want it to be. Says it is working. Very nice. Okay, good. All right, so back to the game. What are we going to do for this? So what we do is, on our turn, we can move. And when we say move, we also mean that we can actually stay in that one place. Move encompasses either re-looking at a location or not. But we can move anywhere on the card to any one of these different locations. And then we use those numbers to go into the storybook that we have right here. So let's see what we have. We know we're in a hotel. And it looks like we're in a dining room, as you can see. In that dining room, we've got some pictures. We've got a table with like a setup. We got another table with some food, and we got some doors. And what might be an open safe. Well, that intrigues me right off the bat. So I'm going to send the author, the green player, over to 701. So we'll look up 701 in the book and see what happens. 701. I'm not supposed to look at these other things. So, and they do a good job of mixing things around. So, 701 is going to be in this room and different things are going to be there. So hopefully you don't see anything. So it says, the box on the wall holds the light switches for the various rooms on the ground floor of the hotel. That could be interesting later on. You might want to make a note of that. I brought a pencil just in case. And also, it says, is NPC 94 on this location card? If so, blah, blah, blah. Otherwise, do something else. So, light switches, all right? Yeah, just write a little note there. Light switches in 701. All right, so we don't have an NPC on the card, so we're going to go straight to 731. Reminds me of those old choose your own adventure games that I grew up with. 731 says, yeah, let's see. You know, I might be doing this wrong. Yep, sorry, I am doing this wrong. Okay, so we're supposed to start out with this. So, to kind of give us some background, it might be a good idea to read some of the background here. So, this morning you arrived at the famous Hotel Abaddon to take part in a ceremony commemorating the 50th anniversary of a disaster. In 1876, the bell tower of the historic building. Hey, what's up, Jay? Jay, I'm doing a solo game, the adventure games called the Grand Hotel Abaddon. You could play it solo or with multiple people. Picture the old choose your own adventure type games, and that's what it is. I've got these two characters right here, and we're going to be exploring the hotel. I was just about to read the backstory. Basically, the backstory says we've heard some rumors that there are ghosts around the hotel. Young Hing Zhu's father met his death in this hotel due to a fall, but how did the accident happen, and what was he doing anywhere? For Susan, Dr. Susan Pendergrass, the history of all the different uses the hotel's had, from a monastery to a manor house to a military hospital to a hotel, makes it a rich embodiment of historical developments. So, on the evening of our arrival, the owner, Madame Fleureux, greets the guests in this beautiful dining room that we have here. My dear guests, welcome to the hotel. I'm happy to be able to welcome you to our anniversary celebration, and I hope you'll enjoy your stay. All of a sudden, the lights begin to flicker. A strange wailing sound fills the room. You think it's wind at first, but the sound grows more and more shrill. Then the lights go out completely, and Madame stands in mute shock. Suddenly, you hear the loud ringing of a bell. Again and again, it strikes, and then the great double door, that's 101 right here, of the hotel dining room slams shut. And with that, the lights come on again. Good grief! Our bell hasn't been working in the fire. That's been 50 years. Where is that ringing coming from? She goes to check out the door, and the door is stuck. Doesn't even lock. What's going on? Fascinating, you think? Yet another riddle. To be honest, you're feeling a little queasy, but there's a practical detail. Let's get that dining room open. So it says, take NPC 94 from the box. See, I told you to mess it up. Are you really eating a bowl of gumbo? That's funny. I had some gumbo last weekend. Man, it's got to be below 70 degrees for me to eat gumbo. So that was good about a week or so ago, but haven't had it since. So, oh, there we go. So there's 94. I like this addition to it. So 94 comes in, and it says, place your figures on location card A. All right, we got our two figures there. And place N94 face up there as well. Take adventure cards M1 and R1 and read them. And we've got this little stack of cards right here. So we're going to get to M1. I've got them in order. I set up all the game for us. And R1. Yeah, I really missed this. I'm rusty on this game. I went right to the book, and I should have been reading all this. All right. Any help out there? Let me know. So we've got, and we're going to read them. Yep. Chapter 1. You're stuck in the Grand Hotel Abaddon. Maybe the place really is haunted. To get out, we first need more information about the hotel and about its history. Since the ghostly phenomena are certainly related to the historic fire, you hope to get closer to solving the riddle by going to the burned out bell tower. Explore the hotel and find an entrance to the bell tower. All right, so that's what we're looking for. We're trying to find the bell tower. Okay, so we're going to run into NPCs. If we want to talk to an NPC, all we have to do is, if it's in the dining room, I'll say like A94. If I want to show her something like, what's this prism here? I can show 5494 and look that up in the book, and it'll give me an answer to it. So let's see, we got that. That's instructions on how to interact with the NPCs. Two more things. Sometimes we'll abbreviate read entry with an arrow, and if an entry continues, we'll indicate it with 2 arrows. So keep reading. All right. How do we go from here? You look around the dining room. Yeah, so now read entry A. You look around the dining room. The double door to the hotel lobby is there, closed, 101. It's stuck shut. We have historical photographs. Next to them is a box of switches recessed into the wall. There's a decorated butter dish and another dish of half-eaten fruit. Let's see what we got here. What do we want to do? All right. So, well, we've got an NPC. I think the natural thing is to do that, right? You don't let the weather dictate your dietary desires. I like that, Jay. All right, Jay. So I think this is what you do, right? You jump in and talk to this guest. Let's find out if she knows something. Let's go right to A94. Madame Fleur doesn't seem to be in the mood to chat. Oh, she's not the guest. That's Madame. Okay. The mysterious incident has her worried. It isn't easy having to be responsible for such a strange building. And do you think the guests are thankful for all my efforts? Of course not. I mean, would the occasional thanks or maybe a little gift now and then be too much to hope for? A gift. I don't think we have anything. Okay. A gift, huh? Maybe we'll show her, maybe the author will show her the prism just to see, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? 54.94. Sometimes our answers are not very smart and they won't even give us anything. Oh, I heard something about that in physics class once. You can use a focused ray of light and a prism to create an interesting effect, she says. Okay, so that's not the gift she was looking for. I think we should get Dr. Susan to start exploring. All right, so she's over here by the food. Let's take a look at 601. All right, so jump to that full board. We're going to 601 right here. See that full plate of thing. All right. To your disappointment, the bowl of fruit has almost been completely consumed. Only a single lemon lies next to a folded cloth napkin. Take adventure cards 16 and 28. 16, I'll bet is a lemon. No, cloth napkin. Okay. And 28. One of the things about this game is we're going to pile a bunch of cards. So I'll have to keep switching back and forth between the main full board when we're trying to look at this part and then all these cards that we're having here. And hopefully I can see all of them. Yeah, we got a juicy lemon and we got a cloth napkin. Okay? I don't think Madame Lafleur wants the napkin or the lemon, but we are going to keep exploring. Let's look at 501. I want to see that butter dish. Yeah, I'm in the mood for food here, Jay. So 501. Jay, by the way, we played a game today, Ashes. Love to see what you think about that. It's a game that my son owned for a long time, but he liked it. I just never got to play it, but Jared brought it over today and we played it. So 2-player, kind of a card battle game where you get to control your deck a little bit. Yeah, you're right about that. And I've got a couple for you if you want to try them out. I'm finished with a couple. So if you like the storytelling. The butter dish is decorated with a unique design. As you open it, you discover a small butter knife. Take adventure card 11. Look, we're piling up cards here already. So we've got a greasy butter knife, a cloth napkin, and a juicy lemon. We should really, I don't want to clean off the grease. We might need that later on. We cut the lemon though if we need to. Okay, so let's start looking at, let's look at that door. Do we have anything? We've got some keys. I don't think anything of those are going to work. The double door has no bolt, no keyhole, nothing. You should actually just have to press against it, but it won't budge an inch. Got a door that won't budge, Jay. All right. 201. I'm going to look at those. We might as well just kind of look at everything in the room here. 201. 201 says, the photo on the wall shows the hotel bell tower before the fire. In front of the hotel, large festively clad wedding party is assembled. Under the picture is a plaque that reads as follows: the wedding of Monsieur Lucien F. and Madame Gersain P., 1872. I think I'm going to ask her about the... Can I ask her about that picture? What? Something about that picture makes me curious. So 201.94. 201.94 does not do anything. Okay. Okay, no. All right, let's move on to the next one. We also played Mandala Stones, which I can't remember if you played online with us or not, but I have the physical copy. I finally got it in. So, the photograph shows the dining room. It's full of guests dressed in the elegant attire of the 1870s. Over the dinner table, a large banner is hung with the words, "Congratulations on your marriage." Are you Jack? If so, go to 331. Well, neither one of us are Jack, so we don't have that. And then the last one is 401. 401. This photo shows two girls in the hotel garden. They have two tied tin cans together with a piece of string and are playing telephone. The plaque under the picture reads, "Children playing in hotel garden 1874. Well, we are running out of options here already. Let's ask her about the pocket watch. Interesting clock. It looks like a family heirloom. Clocks like this were in fashion 50 or 60 years ago. Okay. Let's see. 60 years ago. Maybe a room key? Asking her about the room key? No. I know it's got those clickety clackety tiles, which is just so much fun. The Mandala Stones. Plus, I like the fact that it plays so quickly. It's about 30 minutes. For me, an abstract that plays 30 minutes like that, where you still feel like you control a lot of your options, and it's got this little hidden objectives at the end that everybody, you kind of think you know what other people are doing, but each one has two different cards and they can only do one. So you don't really know what they're doing. But there's a little bit of player interaction, and I like that part. So let's see. Is there anything about these that we can combine? So if I wanted to get out of the room, let's see. If I wanted to get out of the room, what do we got here? Any hints here, Jay? What are you thinking, man? I don't see any light that we could use with the prism. Could we pry open the door? Yeah. It's a good clickety-clack time. Could we pry open the door with the knife? 11-101? Maybe? I'm stuck already, and it's the first room. Oh, I'm terrible at these things. It should be possible. Oh, okay. So here we go. Should be possible to pry open the door, but the handle keeps slipping because it's full of grease. So let's use the cloth napkin to wipe off the butter, which is what I was thinking anyway. Just go with your gut. Go with your gut. 1611. Yeah, 1611. No, 1116. You got to use the smaller number first. You wipe off the butter knife from the napkin. Much better. Now you can hold it without getting butterfingers. Put number 11 back in the box. Okay, we'll just put that on the side here and take number 16. Yeah, I know. And there is no 16. All right, KOSMOS, that's... Oh, no, wait. Not 16, 21, right? 11... Yeah, 17, sorry. Let's get 17. All right, so I'm stuck in a room, Jay, and I'm trying to get out. There's a locked door. Can't open it up. Looks like I could pry it. I am flipping this over, and it's a clean butter knife. Now I'll try 17101 and see if I can jimmy that lock. All right, jimmy that stuck door. 17101. Gripping it tightly, you ram the knife into the crack of the door and push it. The other guests gather around you and urge you on. This is what made you quite a hero. Oh no, the silver blade bends, and you slip and land on your rear end. Somebody behind you giggles. How embarrassing. If you want to get the door open, you'll probably need a stronger type of metal. A stronger type of metal. So the butter knife's not strong enough to get in there. Let's see. Let's ask her about the butter knife. Yeah, I know. We fell down. Wasn't very smart. Hey, Jay, I'm stuck in this first room already, man. 1794. Was that knife not cleared away? Well, at least it's clean. What am I supposed to do with it? I'm not sure like that either. Let's see. Can't use the key on the door. The key tag looks pretty solid. Could the key tag be enough to get through? 51101? Yeah, I know. Let's check. Is that dog tag good enough to get through? That's what I'm kind of thinking the same way. 51101. No, 51. Is there a check mark next to 101? Is there a check mark next to 101? No. No. So 261. It's doing something, Jay. It's doing something. Let's see. Might not. I'm not like it. The door doesn't have a hole. The door doesn't even have a keyhole for you to stick your room key in. But the large metal tag on the key ring looks pretty solid. Do you think you can use it to pry open the door? The tag does, in fact, fit perfectly into the crack of the door, and you push forcefully against it. Indeed, the door starts to budge, but unfortunately not enough. You simply have too little leverage. Do you think it might work if somebody were to help you? Turn your room key face down. You won't be able to use it for anything else until an entry tells you that you can turn it over again. Place a check next to 101. So the metal tag is solid enough to pry it open. I need somebody to help. Can I do that? Can I use the room key again over there? Let me look through the instructions and make sure I'm not missing something on how to interact. There might be some way to do that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's try 55. We know we came close, and we've got that room key jammed in there. So maybe adding another room key will do it. So let's go 55101. And I hope I don't break this thing, because then I'm stuck in here forever. 55101. If there is one, if there's a check mark, there is, go to 161. I think that's a good sign, Jay. All right, we'll see you. See you later, Jay. Tuesday night, we're going to be doing Red Cathedral with Mitchell. So come by. Spooky night with Red Cathedral. 55. 55101. Oh no, 161, yep. Let's see what we got here. 161. Yes, Board Game Gumbo Live. We're playing Adventure Games, the Grand Hotel Abaddon, and you can watch me flounder as I try to get these clues. Using 2 metal key tags jammed into the crack of the door, the two of you working together get enough leverage to pull forcefully. After some effort, the door swings open. But as you study the door to find out what might have wedged it shut, you see nothing. Very puzzling. You retrieve the keys, unlock all the adventure cards, mark location number 101 with a check, place location B face up to the right. So let's slide this over. And now we've got the hotel lobby. All right, so we've got this back up. All right, so we're moving on. We finally got out, and we will. We've got a nice lobby to look at. Let's take a look here. And now we're in the lobby. As you can see, the hotel lobby. So, what do we have in here? We've got B. The hotel lobby is done in a magnificent Art Nouveau style. On the left is a spiral staircase, leads up to the guest rooms. We have keys for that. The guest book lies open on the reception counter. I definitely want to look at that. In a cupboard next to it, the room keys are sorted into their cubby holes. Good. The main entrance to the hotel here is across from there. You know they're not going to let us out. Next to the entrance is a piano and a bust on it. To the right, a short hallway leads to the hotel bar. I like that. Yeah, I definitely like going to the bar. Lobby is illuminated by a richly decorated chandelier. As you enter the lobby, a cowering figure peeps out from behind the reception desk and slowly rises. It's Monsieur Jerome, the concierge. His entire body is trembling. Did you hear those spooky noises and the doors slamming shut? As she hears his voice, Madame Fleur calls from the dining room. You cowardly fool, Jerome. Why aren't you helping us out here? Take NPC 95. 95 is here. We've got 95. And let's see what happens. And we place 95 on location card B. I don't remember this from the first one I did, the dungeon. I don't remember that. And I'm enjoying this part. We got the little NPCs that you kind of interact with. We would just see people in the room, but this way we kind of know where they are. Okay. What do we want to do? Well, first thing we should probably talk to him. Is there anything we want to show him? I don't think so. So maybe we just go B95 and see if there's any clues he's going to give us. B95. B95. The concierge seems to have calmed down a bit, so you decide to speak to him. He replies, "Hello, I'm Monsieur Jerome, always at your service. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you." He pauses briefly before continuing, unless something really creepy happens, like if the doors slam shut by themselves again. In that case, I don't want to have anything to do with it. He's a friendly enough fellow, just a little eccentric. All right, so we are going to slide into there and there. Okay. I want to know what he thinks about. Give me any hint what that lemon is going to be for. I don't know if that's just distracting. Nope. He likes limes. Okay. So we need to do a little bit of exploring. I know I want to check out the guest book. So let's go look at 207. See if we see any clues from the guest book. 207. All right. The old leather-bound guest book stretches back decades. You leaf through the pages and try to imagine who these people were who spent the night here. On one page, you come across some interesting sounding names and decide to write them down. Take adventure card 15. We got a clue. And we could possibly talk to the concierge about these names. Let's see what we got here. VJ from Game Gumbo here. We're playing adventure games. We're playing the Grand Hotel Abaddon. We are stuck in this hotel with ghosts, we believe, and we're trying to find our way out. Names from the guest book. July 1870, Florian Vasset, Gersen Poulet, and Vladimir Kinsky. Interesting. Let's ask the concierge about those names. We're trying to find the bell tower. The bell ringing, something's going on with that bell tower, and it's the link to us getting out of this hotel. So let's see if we can get that done. Kind of a choose your own adventure style game where we look at locations and then we dive into the book and read, and then it's not necessarily a yes or no thing, although it does happen sometimes, but very, very little. But most of the time it's just looking through these things and exploring and trying to find clues that we can match up. 1595. Jerome thinks hard about the three names, Basset, Poulet, and Kinsky. Of course, I wasn't here back then, but these names seem somehow familiar. Where do I remember them from? I don't know, Jerome. That's why I was asking you. Okay, what we got? Getting some keys before we go upstairs, I think, would be important. So, but I do want to know what that bust is. Let me see what that bust is. 607. 607. The marble bust shows the head of a man. The plaque on the base reads, Sir Hugo Bernard, founder of the Abaddon Hotel. So Hugo Bernard, okay. Seven. All right, so we've checked out the bust, we've checked out the book. Let's go get some keys if there are any there. 307, is NPC 95 on this card? If so, 437. Okay, something's happening. Something is definitely happening. What we got here, 437. You eye the keys on the shelf with great interest, too conspicuously. Monsieur Jerome notices where you're looking and says, Excusez-moi, these keys are in my care, I must remain here. You may do whatever you want with your own key, of course. So we got to get Jerome out if we need keys there before we go upstairs. Okay? All right, time to check out 707. 707. Move him over to 707. As you can see, I always forget to move them around. I just kind of know that we're playing with two characters. And all right. Okay, so this will go to the hotel bar. Don't think we're ready to do that yet. But take location card C and place it to the right of location B. All right, time to move these around. We'll move these to here so you can still see who we're playing. Yeah. Now we've got the hotel bar. Lots of people to talk to. Let's go to C and see what we have. The fancifully decorated hotel bar is dimly lit. To your left, there's a muted conversation trickling out from the sheltered alcove. A bartender is manning the bar. We can see him right there. Yeah. There's a large doorway arch built into the opposite wall. The bar is equipped with comfortable lounge chairs and low tables. The table at the back has an interesting shape. You can just make out a small box in a dark corner. Okay, I'm seeing a lot I want to explore here. So I think I'll get the author to explore this room while Dr. Susan, the historian, finishes up this room. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so back to Dr. Pendergrass. She's checked out here and here. Talked to the butler. We've done this. Let's check out the piano real quick. When she finishes the room. 507. On closer inspection, the piano turns out to be a pianola, a mechanical piano that plays all by itself. If you insert a roll of sheet music, it will play a song for you. We'll remember that for next time. All right, so there's a bunch of cool things to do in C. Let me see what we can, that's the first thing I want to do. Can't really talk to the bartender apparently, unless you just go to the bar. I like that small box in the corner. Let's look at that small box in the corner. All right, I'm curious what that is. You bravely venture into the dark corner of the bar. There's a yellow rose laying on the box. As you pick it up, the bartender smirks in your decoration. Go for it. The ladies love things like that. Adventure card 13. We've got a yellow rose. Uh-huh. Madame Fleureau had wanted a gift. Might be something interesting. We could do that. Cool thing about this game is that you can bounce around. Like I can go straight to here and talk to her and it doesn't take any additional time. So we might do that. Okay, so we did the piano, did the bust, we did the keys, we did here. Let's just check out the door because it's there. Like the Mountain Explorer. We're just checking out because it's there. The large inch doesn't budge an inch. It seems like an invisible force is holding it. You are trapped inside the hotel. Yeah, we kind of knew that. So, all right. I do want to find out if Madame Lafleur, forget her name now, 1394. Let's see what she thinks about the rose. 1394. What, a rose? Why, thank you. It's a little wilted, but more than I received from other guests. I'd better put in a vase right away. Maybe I can find one in the hotel bar. With that, she leaves the room. Put this back in the box. If location card C is in the game, place NPC 94 on that location. Interesting. If, on the other hand, location card H is in the game, place 94 on location card H. Huh. All right. Let's go back. Let's go here and ask Madame Lafleur about the hotel bar. C94. C94, where Louisiana rocks. It's K94, but that's okay. C94. Madame Lafleur is looking through the shelves beyond the bar. As you address her, she responds gruffly. Not now, I'm busy. There must be a vase around here somewhere. The bartender rolls his eyes. Okay. We need to find that vase, I think. So we checked the box. We checked the box. Let's go talk to the bartender, see if he knows where the vase is. 211. Why am I looking for a vase? This is so typical of me. I start chasing down these rabbit holes. 211. The bartender is standing behind the bar, polishing a few glasses. He seems a little depressed. What's the specialty of the house? Actually, today's the day that the head bartender, old Monsieur Leblanc, is supposed to regale our guests with a famous Abaddon Abyss cocktail. But he called in sick today, and unfortunately, he's the only one who knows how to mix the cocktail. Well, all I can offer you is some wine or spirits. Well, that was not much of a help. Wait, I put the wrong card in the box. Yep. Oh, we're still chasing down leads here. All right, so there's plenty of lemons and limes there. Hey, what's up? Is that Jared? Put the rose back in the box. Oh, it's Adam. Hey, what's up? Adam the Austin. No, I already gave the rose to... I had to give it up. I gave it to Madame Lafleur, and now she's looking for a vase. I'm really trying to find out, and I'm just... I always get chasing down these rabbit holes instead of focusing on what I'm supposed to be doing. So I think I'm going to look at 511 and see what we see there. I don't know why. I feel like if I find a vase and I give it to her... Yeah, you messed up and figure it out later. It's true. What have you been playing lately? Anything good, Adam? I haven't seen you in a while. As you take a closer look at the table, you notice that its panel is fashioned out of a single block of stone. Ooh, a clue, Adam. Remarkably, there seems to be a shallow pattern etched into the panel. You can make out 3 lines, but what specific shape they make is not yet quite clear to you. Isn't lemon juice good for cleaning up stuff like that? Right? Didn't we see that in Indiana Jones? They used like lemon juice to, or not Indiana Jones, in the National Treasure one. Let's try it. 28, 5, 11. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? The bartender's got plenty of limes. Tainted Grail last night going on. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, no, Tuesday nights. Let me know the next time you got a free Tuesday night and you'll come over and play it with us on the stream. We're in the middle of Mice and Mystics right now. I know that's an older one, but it's one I missed. I always wanted to buy it for the boys, and then, you know, they moved on to their video game stuff. But Jared and I are playing Mice and Mystics, and I think next I should, cross your fingers, have Legends of Sleepy Hollow coming in. I can't wait to play that. It's going to be a cool campaign game. If not, we're going to try to finish up Jaws of the Lion. So, yeah. So you use the lower number. So if I want to ask somebody about something, like I can ask her about the lemon. I just go 28.94. You use the lower number first, and then you look it up in the book. And now I forget what I was doing. Lemon with 28, 5, 11. That's right. So, that doesn't show anything. So that's not what we need to do. Man, Adam, what is it? Yep, sure. It's the Grand Hotel Abaddon. Oh, there we go. Adventure games. It's from KOSMOS. It's their choose your own adventure style games. They're a lot of fun. I like playing them solo. You can play them however you want to, but I like playing them solo. All right, so let me read that 511 again. You take a closer look. There seems to be a shallow pattern etched into the single block of stone. You can make out 3 lines, but what specific shape they make is not yet clear. I've got a prism, but would a prism help to look at stones? I wouldn't think so. That's if I'm shining a light through it. But I will try. 54, 511. No. Nope, nope, nope. 16, 511. Man, 511 might be a red herring because I'm not coming up with anything that does anything with it. 16, 511. Nope. 94, 511. 94, 511. Nope. All right, so that seems to be a red herring. I'm going to check out 411. Maybe there's something there that would help me. You take a seat at the armchair in order to soak up the atmosphere. You notice that there seemed to have sat on something. It's an old newspaper left behind by another guest. Take adventure card 30. I don't see a lamp yet. I am going to keep a look. We haven't seen a lamp in any of the rooms yet, but you never know. That's a good point. A lamp or a magnifying glass or a bottle, maybe. You know, put the bottle up really close. But I have not seen that. We found an old newspaper. We can ask her about the newspaper. 3094. She scans the newspaper article with interest. Oh yeah, I remember this. The Maximilian put on a pretty good show. Maximilian was a magician who put on a stage show at the famous Grand Hotel Abaddon. A magic wand capable of levitating anything made out of copper. Skeptics wonder whether the entire act is nothing but a trick. Interesting. I'm certain of that. It wouldn't have bothered me. Of course, his levitation magic was a trick performed with strings. I'm certain of that. That wouldn't have bothered me, but the chaos they left behind in room F. He accidentally dropped a heavy copper bar on the mayor's toes. Then he took off in a hurry and forgot half his things in the room. Well, I think we need to find F. but I don't know where F is. All right, so no lamp yet. We've checked 211. We've checked 611. There's a kind of a light over there at 311. Let me see. See if there's something we can use at 311. 311. The hallway is walled off with bricks. As the bartender knows your interest, he calls over to you. This used to be the way of the old burnt-out bell tower. It's never repaired, and for reasons of safety, it was simply closed up. So we can't go that way. Well, we've got the staircase over there, or we've got 111. A little conversation going on in the back. Maybe 111 will do it. So let's send the professor over there. 111. You walk to the alcove expecting to find more hotel guests behind the screen, but there's nobody there. But you still hear a muffled conversation. It seems to be coming through the walls, but that can't be. It's an outer wall with no room behind it. How strange. If only you could hear the conversation more clearly. Do you think you can find a way to amplify the sounds? Well, I don't have a glass. Man, where is the vase? Where is that vase? Putting a vase up against. I'm going to ask. No. Maybe the concierge knows where a glass is or a bottle. You can combine things. So I have a guest book, a newspaper, a butter knife, a lemon, a cloth napkin. I could cut the lemon with a butter knife. I don't know why I would do that though right now. 1738. Yeah, 1728. I can try it. Let me try it. Could cutting the lemon create juice that would help me open it up? Maybe. 1728. Why do you want to cut the lemon into quarters? For a drink? Then you will have to divide that number further. Is that a clue, Adam? Why do you want to cut the lemon into quarters? For a drink? Then you will have to divide that number further. And I think I already checked the C211, right? I think I did that already, right? C. I think I'm going to go over and ask the concierge. See if I talk to the concierge over here now, and just see B95. Oh no, I already did that one. Okay. Already talked to her. Well, I tell you, I kind of stumped here. I got the newspaper. I've already checked 1714. I don't have a 14 though. And it would be 1417, but I don't actually have a 14. I got a 15, 17, a 16, and I used the 16 to clean off the knife already. Yeah, I don't see. I wonder if we should go upstairs first. Divide that number further. I know, isn't that strange? That was kind of a strange thing to put in the book. Yeah, so it's 1728. You can't go 428. I don't think so. No, they won't let you do that. So, can't do. I can't go 228, I don't think. Because I don't have those cards. But I'll look to see if there's a 228. No, there's no 228 either. Huh. Yeah, you can combine things, but I don't have anything that I can combine. I'm just looking on the... I mean, there's plenty of glasses in 211 if I could figure out how to borrow a glass from him. How would I do that? All I can offer you is some wine and spirits. Is there a way? There's no way for her to talk, for us to talk to them, right? No, that doesn't work like that. I can't say C3 to 11 because that's just what I do when I go there. I already asked her about the newspaper. Yeah, but it'd be backwards. It's always the smaller number first. So it'd be 717. And I don't think there's a 717. No. No, you can't do it that way. And I couldn't do the 54-511, right? I think I need to keep exploring and come back to here. It's kind of setting me up that I need to go look for that. I really think that's what it is. 54. Yeah. 54 does not work. All right. I know. I think I'm going to explore. I can go up the stairway. So let's go up the stairway to 107 and see what happens. I can always come back to this part. But what I'm looking for, there has to be a vase somewhere. There's got to be one. Or a bottle or a glass or something. 107 says, the old spiral staircase leads to the guest rooms on the upper floor. Place location card. Ooh. Location card D. Make sure the small triangle symbol in the lower center of location card D is lying directly above the top left corner of location card A. Then face down in a row to the right of location card D, place E, F, and G. But they go face down though, right? The top left corner. The top left. Wow, this is different from previous games that I've played with them. So this goes like this, like this. Oh, this is interesting. I've never seen this happen before. Then turn over any location cards for which you have room keys. I have D and F. So D gets turned over and F gets turned over. Then turn over, yep. From now on, any open rooms are accessible to all characters. Just be sure to read the corresponding entries the first time you walk in. Okay, so there may be something in our rooms. Obviously, these are our rooms, D and F. Let's go to D right now and just see what's happening there. Yeah, we are not going to be able to finish tonight, but this must be the oldest guest room in the hotel. We're doing D right now, so let me slide that over. See that. action. You see those cards like that. This is interesting the way they do it kind of spatially like this with the corners right there. I've never seen that in the previous games. Okay, good. So D, and that's this one right here. This must be the oldest guest room in the hotel. It definitely hasn't been updated in a long time. A gigantic mirror dominates the room. Yep. Under that is an old dresser. Next to the bed hangs a thick pull cord. You know a pull cord is going to come in handy at some point. Yeah. Yeah, pull cord is going to come in handy at some point. An old bookshelf. Books could be good. With a massive metal safe built in the recess behind it. Okay. So I like D. D's got a lot of stuff here. And then let's go to F. F says, fascinatingly, the dimly lit room is completely decorated in green. On the left wall, there's a desk with a drawer, a pull cord hanging over it. At the far end, there's a freestanding enameled bathtub. There's a table on the right shelf with a bunch of glassware. Ooh, yeah. Various objects with a waste paper basket in front of it. Okay, so obviously the first thing I'm going to do is come to 410 and see what we got. Maybe there's something I can use. 410. There's all sorts of stuff on the table. The interesting thing is an odd little cup with a metal sheen. Take adventure card 10. It's a jigger. 2 shots, take the second number. 1 shot, take the first number. 1/4, divide by 4. Dang it. Adam, were you on to something? Were you on to something? 1/4, divide by 4. Okay, so if we go back to 611, what does that mean? Oh, Adam, where are you when I need you? No, it wasn't 611. Where was it? Now I'm forgetting. It was 511? No. It was when I combined. I don't remember. Where did I see about the quarter thing? 211? Oh, it was whenever I was trying to cut the lemon. 1728. Okay. 1728. Why do you want to cut the lemon into quarters? For a drink, then you will have to divide that number further. Then you will have to divide that number further. Okay, so if I want to cut them into quarters, and this card says into 1/4 divide by 4, so that's 7, 07, 17. Why 10? Why? It's 07, 17 with the knife, right? Or because you can't quarter 17. Something is stirring in your memory, a secret that you only ever shared with your best friend, something that you hid in a special place. As if with a mind of its own, your hand moves to the ventilation shaft, reaches through the gate, and pulls out a small object. Take adventure card 48. Okay, now this sounds like cheating. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, Adam. Oh, mix with the jigger? Mix what? The lemon with the jigger? So 1028? Yeah, that's definitely the wrong thing. Okay, so 1028. I'm guessing that's what you mean, right? Or is it 07? Oh, so we're dividing the lemon into quarters. So that's 7. And then the jigger is 10. Okay? Is that what you mean? 07, 710? Why does it feel like we're on a wild goose chase? Okay, so that did not work. That did not work. Yeah. Okay, so putting the jigger on the lemon doesn't work either because it says the lemon's too big. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. I don't think we're there yet. So feels like we're on a red herring now. Okay, so we got adventure card 10, a jigger. If we need that, I can always ask the bartender about the jigger. I could do that. I could ask the bartender about the jigger. 10 2011. Oh, there's a jigger that went missing a while ago, but until I figure out how to mix the cocktail, it won't do me any good. So that's what we're trying to do. Trying to figure that out. Okay, time for her to explore on D. Let's go to the bookshelf. See if there's anything on the bookshelf. 403. Yeah, 403. There's all sorts of stuff on the bookshelf, but not much of interest. One of the books catches your eye, however, it is called The Popular New Sport, Ghost Hunting. 433. Okay. In no time, the book has you under its spell as you leaf through its pages. It tells the story of numerous ghost hunts that took place in the middle of the 19th century in Europe, one of them even in the Hotel Abaddon. Apparently it has the reputation of being a place where you could communicate with the dead. Was that the reason your father came here? Maybe you can find out as you research the secrets of the hotel. Take M6. Ooh, our first big clue. Our first big clue. Let's see. Use mission. Your father had a fatal accident in this hotel. Maybe there's still some kind of link to him here. You would so dearly love to speak to him again. Make contact with your departed father. Cannot be exchanged. Okay, so now we know what U's trying to do. Yes, I cheated because it was supposed to be here, but I can always come back to there and get that done. So I'm just doing a little shorthand. So that's 403. Let's go to 510 and see if there's anything in the wastebasket. In the wastebasket, all you find is an empty tin can. An empty tin can. An empty can of olives. Empty can of olives. I don't see anything useful yet here. And no NPCs to talk about it. Looking for a recipe book if I could find one. All right, 503. The big wall safe made of thick metal looks awfully solid and old. Do you think something still might be inside it? The safe has a combination lock with a 4-digit code. If you know the code, you can now read the corresponding entry. If not, come back later and read the entry after you have the code. So, got to find the code somewhere. All right, 310. The bathtub is definitely one of the coolest features. You open the faucet and lovely warm water comes out. A hot bath is awfully tempting, but right at the moment you have something more important to do. If anybody needs water, we know where to get that. 303. The pull cord besides the bed is normally connected to a bell for ringing room service. Do you want to pull on it? If so, 323. Sure. As you pull on the card, you wonder if anyone can hear the ringing. Is NPC on location B? If so, place him face up on location D. Okay. Let's go D95. Right? I mean, he came over here for a reason. What can I do for you? Oh, you don't need anything? Okay, I'll return to my post. It's really a strange thing about this room. Sometimes this bell rings even though nobody is staying in here. Place NPC 95 back onto location B. Okay. Interesting. 210. It's another pull cord. Let's find out what's going to happen. 243. You know it's going to make him come over there. Place him over there, and we'll talk F95. Does he say the exact same thing? That would be funny. F95. F95. What can I do for you? Oh, you don't need anything? Well, in that case, I'll return to my post. Are you you? If so, 610. Ooh, that's different. Just as he's about to leave, he notices the prism in your hand. I've seen an odd glass object like that before. Oh yes, I remember now. We had an older Chinese gentleman as a guest, and he had something like it. I think he did some strange things here. One evening, I walked by this room, and it sounded like he was holding a seance. That frightened me so badly that I ran straight back to the reception desk, which is where I'd better go right now. Place 95, face up on location B. The prism. He was doing a seance right here? All right. We're gonna keep exploring, and maybe we see something we could use the prism with in that room. That could be something. All right, so 103. Could be something there, Adam. 103. At first glance, the mirror seems perfectly normal, but as you gaze into it, you discover something extraordinary. 133. I guess this is where we find out what Susan's motivation is. 133. In the mirror, you see a little girl clothed in... Wait, is this right? Yep. 19th century garb. She is playing with the doll and speaking soothingly to it. Is she afraid? You extend your hand to comfort her, but the girl disappears like a ghost, and your hand merely bumps into the glass of the mirror. Well, I am curious as to see what happened if you does that. So let's go 103. 173. At first glance, you only see your normal reflection, but then you discover a face in the reflection. It's your father's face. He seems to be watching you with a slight smile. You turn around, but there's nobody at the window. Interesting. All right. What is left? 110 is the only one left, I think, in that room. As you open the desk, you find, what a surprise, pens and paper, along with something else. How did that get in there? Number 37. Could it be a torch? It's the magic wand. All right, so now we've got a magic wand, a jigger, a newspaper, some olives, a butter knife, a prism, a pocket watch, some keys, a napkin, and some lemons. Sure would be interesting to ask some people about that. I do need to finish this one part of the room here. 203. As you open the drawer, oh wait, that's the one. Yeah, you find something unusual. 68. So we each are finding things unusual in the drawers. A black candle. Interesting, Adam. We got some olives, a magic wand, a black candle. If we could figure out a way to light the candle. Could we look at the candle through the prism? 5468. I don't know if that'll work or not. 54. No. It does not work. Huh. These are names from a guest book. These is who stayed in July of 1870 at the hotel. Florian Bisset, Gerson Poulet, and Vladimir Kinsky. It's just some names from the guest book. I asked the concierge about them, and he said, hey, I wasn't back there, but they sounded familiar. I did not ask her about them. I could do that. Might do that. Let me go over there. And it's because I'm finished with the rooms. Let me go to her and ask her about 1594. Do you know anything about these three guests? Of course not. That was before my time. Just how old do you think I am? Yeah, should have known that. Wow, Adam, I'm stuck. I don't have any other rooms to go to. Well, I think we need to ask her about these different items, like the magic wand. See if she knows anything about those, because if not, we are stuck right here. 37.94. No, can't do that one. 68.94. Madame Flora arches her eyebrows. A black candle. You don't seriously believe you can use that to ward off ghosts, do you? Huh. I think I need a hint here, Adam. I am kind of stuck here. Let me see. 5. I could try that. I could try 37.68. Yeah, that's a good call. Wave the magic wand with the black candle. 37.68. Nothing comes up. Huh. Nothing comes up there. Hey, Time Roller. Thanks for checking by, man. We're stuck in a hotel, the Grand Hotel Abaddon. It's the adventure games from KOSMOS Games. Playing it solo tonight, although Adam the Austin is helping me out with some of these clues. Wow, I'm really stuck here. Can't figure out how to get past this door. Don't know where the vase is. These are the only two rooms that I can explore. Can't open up the safe. Huh. I've got the jigger. I could ask her about the jigger. See if maybe she knows the recipe. Would she know the recipe? No. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm not very good at these games either. I always enjoyed the story, and I really enjoyed the first one I did. It was called The Dungeon. I got through all of it. I did okay. My buddy Eric did a lot better than me, but let's see. Actually, I did pretty well in the dungeon. I got to the end game. A good clue we have is using the prism in the green room. Yeah. So we've got the prism, and it seemed to be something with the F. You know what? So maybe trying out some of the different locations there, like the bathtub, or the bed. You know. I could try that. But I thought we looked at that though. Let's see. See if they have a clue about the prism. The cool thing is they do have these little hints, but they don't give you like super duper things, you know? Yeah. So I'm missing some stuff with this. Yeah. I think we need to find something, according to the hints that we're getting, we need to find something with that. And it's funny, we didn't get Susan's, what she's trying to do. We know what Yu is trying to do. To get out of this hotel, we got to somehow try to commune with his dead father. Man. Yeah. 2 shots. Take the second. And we still have that jigger to try to figure out too. But I think we're missing something on it. 2 shots. Take the second number. 1 shot. Take the first number. 1/4. Divide by 4. Okay, so he's looking for a recipe, right? Would he be looking for the jigger? Or did he say he already has one? The lemon? Can you make something, some kind of drink? With the lemon and olives? 21, 28? I'm sure that's not good, but 21, 28? There's no 21, 28. No. Can you combine 3 things? I don't think so, right? 21, 17, 21, 28? I don't think you can combine that many things together, though. At least I don't remember that. No. I don't seem to be able to do that. Nope. Magic wand and the candle, we tried that. An empty can of olives wouldn't help. It refracts the light in a way. I know, going back up to here and just, but I thought I checked and I don't see any location that maybe using the prism with the mirror. Let's try that. As you hold the prism up the mirror, a reflected ray of light falls upon it. Suddenly, the inside of the prism lights up in all imaginable colors, and a patch of illuminated rainbow appears on the wall behind you. Pretty and fascinating. It's no wonder that prisms are used in rituals all over the world, especially in seances. Okay. Nothing more happens here, though. Maybe you need a different kind of light. Did we miss the chandelier? I don't remember doing the chandelier. I think I totally missed this over here. Let me just see what that is. 807. The magnificent chandelier has 3 candle holders, one in the shape of a goat, a fish, and a bird. Somehow the slender white candles inserted into them do not quite match the ornate figure. prism and that chandelier. 54807. That's not gonna be it, but it's a different kind of light. 54807. No. Nope. That did not work. $68,807. If you want to replace the candles in the chandelier with some black ones, you'll need 3 of them. Do you want to do that? We need 3 black candles. Yeah, I tried using the prism on the thing, but I think I figured something out. We have a black candle, and we need 3. It says, if you want to replace the candles in the chandelier with some black ones, you will need 3 of them. Do you want to do that? If so, you have to have the number of the candle for the goats, the number of the candle for the fish, and the number of the candle for the bird. 1768. Okay. 1768. You're thinking cutting the candle up into pieces, maybe? Nope. Didn't work. You know, I'm not sure what the knife's for. I think it was just a red herring trying to get out that other door. Can't get out that door. What about this door again? Did I miss any rooms? Because we missed this one earlier. 311. Archway is walled off with bricks. This used to be the way to the old burnout bell tower. Okay, so that's the way to the bell tower. We do have this. Go back to that safe thing that we never really explored much. The box holds the light switches for the various rooms on the ground floor of the hotel. Otherwise, 731. Now that Madame oh, look at this. So you don't cut the candle there. No, you got to try to get 3 different candles. But I came back to that light switch, and now that we moved her off by giving her the flower, it's changed. Now it says, now that Madame Fleur is out of the way, you can examine the light switches in peace. Because remember, she bothered us last time. I should have wrote that clue down. One of them is labeled bar. Do you want to flip the light switch in the bar? We should, huh? Yeah. Let's see. 761. Is location H in the game? If so, and it's not. Otherwise, 339. 339. The switch doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, come on, man. So we need to find H and then come back and flip. So it's labeled bar, but it's not. It's going to that little room back there. But we have to figure out a way to get through there. Oh. Man. Go back to that hint about that bar and see if there's anything there that could help us out. $511. All it says is information. What does that mean, information? All right, let me look at the clues here. Let's see. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. C says, investigate B707. H is in the game. So we need to get H into the game. But I didn't know how to get H into the game. Oh, man. Investigate B707. All right, let me go back and look at 707. The only clue I'm getting is... Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. Good idea. Let's do that first, and then I'll come back and investigate 707. Because I don't remember if we did that one. So 21 to 11. 21 to 11. This is me playing every Infocom game ever. Just randomly playing stuff. 21 to 11. There's none. Okay. All right, so to me, we're stuck here. We got to figure out 111, and we got to figure out 511, and we got to figure out 707. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's look at what we have here. We got the jigger. That would be useful for making drinks. And we know the bartender wants to make a drink. I think we've got some of the ingredients, although he says he's got plenty of lemons. We do have the lemon. The napkin we use for the knife. Maybe it's going to play later on. We got to figure out, what would an empty can of olives be good for? It didn't work with the bartender. What could you use a can of olives for? It's empty. Yeah, it's empty. Now, Adam, we did see earlier in 401. Remember 401? 401 was... when we went to 401, that was... This photo shows two girls in the hotel garden. They've tied two tin cans together with a piece of string, and they're playing telephone. So you can use cans to listen to stuff, right? Yeah, we could get water out of the tub. But if we go back to 111, I remember that we couldn't hear something. Let me see what it says. 111 says, you walk to the alcove expecting to find more hotel guests. Everything is muffled. How strange. If only you could hear the conversation more clearly. Do you think you can find a way to amplify the sounds? So what about the can of olives with that? I mean, if not, that doesn't work, then I'll go to the bathtub and try water. Although I don't know what the water would be good for. All right, 21, 111. God, I hope this works. Because if not, I am stuck, man. 21, 111. You eagerly press the empty can against the wall and hold your ear to it. Now you can hear the conversation much better. You can differentiate two whispering voices that are almost masked by classical piano music. You can just manage to understand what they're saying. We should have never locked the door to the bell tower. That's 311. But there was only one way to keep these things from getting out. And what if we have to ring the bell? Don't worry, there's a secret staircase from one of the rooms. All you have to do is press the peacock into the floor with something heavy. And we know there's a big bar somewhere, a big heavy bar, because they mentioned that. We just got to find it. What a puzzling conversation. Suddenly the voices change as if they're speaking directly to you. Hey, what are you doing here? This is a private conversation. I hope you like the dark. With that, the room suddenly turns pitch black. Place location card C back in the location stack. That's interesting. Replace it with H. Ah, there's H. Ooh, it's a ghostly bar. Okay, that's cool. Then take all the characters and tokens that were previously there and place them on location card H, and then read H. We got it. Okay. Still think we need to figure out that prism and those candles, but the bar is now completely dark except for apart from a very dim flickering green light. The light is a strangely eerie effect, almost otherworldly. The entire room smells and sounds different from before, almost as if you had experienced it on a completely different day. Each individual object here somehow seems changed. Even though you can hardly see a thing, you grope your way along. Okay, so we get to explore the room again. I don't think we want to flip the light on. I think right now we're back in time in that, when the magician was there, we've got the magic wand and at least one of the candles and 3 names of people to talk to. So let's start with, we'll go clockwise. We'll start with 504. 504. In the darkness, the engravings on the table actually seem to glow. When viewed from the right perspective, they form a long triangle. You extend your hand to feel the lines, but your hand passes right through the tabletop. Oh yeah, it's like a little triangle. Is that where you put the pentagram? 54504. 54504. Through the prism, the illuminated engravings. Yeah, re-examine the numbers. That's what we're doing. We're going right back through them. The illuminated engravings appear doubled, and they shimmer in different colors depending on the angle. This makes them even more confusing. This accomplishes nothing. So that's not what we're looking for. All right, so let's see what Dr. Yu is going to look at 104. You carefully feel your way along in the direction where you remember the alcove to be. There's no longer any conversation there. Instead, you hear ghostly screams so close, it's as if somebody is standing right beside you, but you don't find anybody there. Let's look at that door again. Practically blind, you feel your way along the wall. As you touch it, a sharp pain shoots through your hand like an electric shock, and a terrifying voice echoes through your head, "Do not enter." Ooh. Okay, we'll have to remember that. Time to talk to the bartender. In the dark, you feel your way along to the counter of the bar and address the bartender. He seems more slender than before, and his voice sounds completely different. "Hello, would you like to try an Abaddon Abyss?" We're going to get the recipe. Okay. "I just invented the cocktail. It's pretty tasty, if I do say so myself." As the bartender mixes you a drink, you see a slip of paper lying on the counter with the recipe written on it. You quickly write it down just in time. The bartender turns back to you and offers you the glass, but your hand passes through it. Take adventure card 20. Oh, I feel like this is... I don't know what the recipe is going to do for us, but it's cool to finally find it. Notes for the Abaddon Abyss cocktail: 2 shots of rum, 1 shot of vermouth, and 1 lemon quarter. If you have found the 3-digit code, read the corresponding entry. 2 shots of rum, take the second number. 1 shot of vermouth, take the first number. 1 lemon quarter, divide by 4. So let me give you a close-up of this there. So Adam, there's 3 spaces at the top corresponding to the rum, the vermouth, and the quarter. If you have found the 3-digit code, read the corresponding entry. Two shots of rum, 1 shot of vermouth, and 1 lemon quarter. Huh. The last number is a 7, you think? 1 lemon quarter? Huh. 2 shots, take the 7 note. So is it this number 20? Take the second number 0, take the first number 2, and then divide by 4, 5? Yeah. Yeah. We need to find the rum and the vermouth. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's the lemon quarter, which would be 1/4 of 28. Nice. Okay. All right, that's where you got the 7. So we need to find the rum and the vermouth. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Okay. So let's talk to her. Yeah. Yeah, she'll talk to her. H94. I'm assuming she's still here. You try to talk to her, but she doesn't see you. She's still looking for a vase and doesn't even seem to notice you or the strange changes in the bar. So she's still in modern day times. We're all here. Okay. 204. Just want to see what he says about the jigger. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I still have 2 more numbers to explore. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Again, me getting distracted. All right, 604. You carefully grope your way along the rear corner of the bar. Did you feel something sharp in the darkness just now? Take 13 if you haven't gotten it already. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that was the rose. So that would have, if we had missed the rose earlier, we would have gotten it here. Okay. So that does not help. 404. There should be a table and 2 armchairs right in front of you, but your hand grope touches only air. Huh. Well, Adam, the only thing I can think of now is, do we turn the light back on? Because we got the notes for the cocktail. And now we can show that to the bartender, the modern day bartender. Because we did 604. 304 said you can't look. 504 said, it's a long triangle, but we pass through it. Yeah, we can't really do anything else here. 304 says don't enter. 604 was, that was the rose. 404 was, can't look anything there. 204 was talking to the bartender and he gave us the recipe. Yep. All right. I think now we've done all the things. We can't talk to her. So I think we need to flip that light switch on. So I'm going to send him over there, go to 701, flip the light switch on, and see what happens. 701 is on the card. Nope. Otherwise, go to 731. 761. If so, go to 791. The switch moves up and the light comes back on the bar. The room suddenly looks like before, as if the light never going back. Location C comes back out. H goes back in the stack. I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that. So now we go back to 20 to 11. So we combine the cocktail notes with the, yeah. 20 to 11. That should do it, right? 20 to 11. You proudly show the bartender the note with the cocktail recipe. He looks at it and wrinkles his brow. What kind of scribbling is that? Apparently you're the only one who can read your handwriting. What? Yeah, I know. Dang it. I thought that was it. 2094? I have problems on my hands other than cocktails. well, well. So we know the last number, 7. Do we... 2 shots, take the second number. Where do we get rum and vermouth from? We can't get in the safe in 303. We can't get into the safe at 303 because we don't have the codes for that either. And we have keys over here, but we can't use them because of that, right? Because the concierge is still there. Adam, what are you thinking here? I'm not sure here. I don't think we ever asked him about the Yeah, so I checked. Showed the watch to the thing because I had forgotten to do that before, and he just says he can help us wind it up if we have the right tool, but we don't have the right tool for that. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, so we okay, so the picture was the clue to get to use the can to get through. Let me just look at those other pictures and see if they give us any kind of clue. 301. It shows guests dressed in elegant attire of the 1870s with a banner of the words, "Congratulations on your marriage." That does not help us. 201. The watch says, the watch is not ticking. Maybe it has stopped. The concierge says he could help us with it if we can find the right tool to wind it. I have not seen any kind of watch tool. A jigger, keys, a prism, magic wand, a black candle. We know what the candle's for. We need 3 candles for the chandelier to do the seance, right? Yep. Did we do that? Did we do 54807? I think we did that already, right? But let me just double check. Just to see if the candlelight is different. 54807. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. And 201 is... The photo on the wall shows the hotel bell tower before the fire. In front of the hotel, a large, festively clad wedding party is assembled. On the plaque is a plaque that under the pictures, a plaque that reads as follows: "The wedding of Monsieur Lucien F. and Madame Gersain Poulet." Gersain Poulet is on the guest book. A magic wand capable of levitating anything made out of copper. Where is that copper? Where was the copper? There was something about one of the rooms having copper. Where is that? Where was it? Should have wrote it down. Okay, Adam, so in the foyer, so we have the light switch, the 3 paintings, the butter dish, which had the knife. Yep. And the half-eaten food. Okay. We know that we found the candle and the wand in those 2 rooms. We're not playing with the other 2 characters, and those other rooms are there. So if we could somehow get the concierge away, ringing the bell makes the concierge go temporarily, but he comes right back. Huh. Well. I think this will be a good place for us to stop here. Combining objects, right? Yeah. We talked to her there, we talked to her there. We talked to them there. Yeah, he keeps going back to B. He keeps going back to B. There was a way. Yeah. I think I'm kind of stuck. There was the piano, but we never did find any sheet music, right? We never found any sheet music. We found a guest book and we found an old newspaper, but I don't think that those 2 things would work. I will check to see. 15507. No. 3507. No. Her. Yeah, I don't see it. I wonder if there's a way to get him out of there. How do we get the concierge away from there? B95. Does that... Because if we can get concierge away from there, we can get those keys and then get the other 2 items. I feel like that's the breakthrough there. Let's see, B95. Maybe B95 gives us a clue to that. He says all he says is he's at his service. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Unless there's something really creepy like the door slamming shut, I don't have anything to do with it. He's a little eccentric. How do we get... I know I'm tempted to just kind of, try all the different things and see if there's something, just something that spooks him and gets him out of B. What about the cocktail notes? 2095. Nope. The jigger. 1095. Nope. The prism. Oh yeah, your pretty glass object. Do you want to take it along to the garden pavilion, like the old Chinese gentleman always did at night? Poor man, he fell down the steps in the dark and injured himself quite seriously. So just be careful. Yeah, so that's the next step. We got to find the garden, but I don't know how to get there. All right. Tried the pocket watch. Tried the thing. Yeah. $28.95. Nope. Nope, that's not what he wants. $16.95. I think 16 was just a red herring. Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. $17.95. Nope. Put it away. $21.95. Nope. $37.95. Nope. $68.95. He does not want a creepy candle. That's the part I don't know how to get him over there to see the bathtub. 95, 310. Would that work? No, it just doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem to have a way to do that. Man. Yeah, 16.95. I think I tried that one, and I don't think there was anything there. Yeah, there's no 16.95. Man, I don't know how to get him out. I don't know how to get him out of B. Man, is there something about location B that gives me a hint? No. Nope. And 307 says I have to get him away from it. Ugh. That's the cloth napkin. Yeah, I haven't found a use other than cleaning the butter knife. That was the only thing that it seemed to be just kind of a red herring there, you know. It just seemed to be a red herring. Wow, well. I think I'm going to have to put it away and kind of think about it a little bit. Yep. Is there anything I haven't talked to her about all the items. I've talked to him. I could talk to her about the candle. $68.94. Let's see. Nope. I did talk to her about that. I talked to her about this, talked to her about that, talked to her about that. Try using the cloth. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because if I remember right, it was kind of a drain, right? Okay. So 310 says the bathtub is one of the coolest fixtures. You open the faucet and lovely warm water comes out. A hot bath is awfully tempting, but right at the moment you have something more important to do. But it's worth a shot. Let's see, 16, 310. I don't remember there being anything with 16 though. That's the problem. It just feels like a kind of a red herring there. Nope. No. Yeah, good try. That was a good thought. That bathtub has something. I just can't figure out what it is. And what was 410 again? Look at that again. 410. Let's go over there and see what 410 is. See if there's some kind of clue. Maybe we missed something. There's all sorts of interesting things. That's where we found the jigger. Okay. And so 110 was where we got, what, the candle? 110 was where we found the magic wand. Okay. So we found a bunch of good stuff there. 210 was the pull cord and the bed. And I feel like the bed's going to be important later on. All right. Yep. Try the wand in the bar while the lights are out. Try combining the wand with that table, maybe. Okay, I could do that. I have to go to 111. I have to do 21, 111. Here, 21, 111 does it for me. And that puts everything here with H. And just try the magic wand with all this stuff. I know the magic wand with 504. Maybe. I mean, it's worth a shot. 37. Let me see. Could be it. Could be it. 37. 504 does not exist. 37. 604 does not exist. Yeah. There is no use for the magic wand for that. So it must be something with the magic wand. The magic wand doesn't seem to affect any of those rooms. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like this. I think that's it. Yeah, it's a good place to stop. Getting late. So, Adam, thanks for the help. Adam Austin checking in. Yeah, hopefully we'll get you back on whenever you finish up with your campaign, with your Tainted Grail thing. So far, I'm enjoying this thing. I got stuck here. We've got a lot of the rooms opened up. Just can't figure out how to get to the next one. I think the cocktail and the prism, that's our steps. Not sure if I think the pocket watch has something to do with Susan, because she's carrying it around. So obviously we haven't gotten her quest yet. So I think that's what that's about. This has been a run through of Adventure Games, the Grand Hotel Abaddon. I want to thank KOSMOS for sending us this awesome little giant escape room, because it takes about 4 or 5 hours to get through it. You got to do it over 2 or 3 sessions. I'm obviously close to the end of the first one, but I just can't seem to get to that next step. But this is a good place to break. I think I'll take a break here, and then we'll see you guys on Tuesday. We've got a couple of good games. Do a little spooky Tuesday night Twitch session, probably with, I know we're doing the Red Cathedral because Mitchell's coming over, but we'll try to find a couple of thematic games, maybe Horrified, maybe either the old version or the new version of Horrified, maybe something else. So Not Alone would be a fun one on a Halloween night to do, and Bradley loves that game and he's very good at it. So let's see if we can get that done. All right, well, I'm BJ from Game Gumbo. We've been playing Adventure Games, the Grand Hotel Abaddon. Shout out to Adam Austin for helping me out. We're going to break here and maybe play it again another time. Till next time, Laissez, bon temps, rouler.